These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to... None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted, and if your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain. Off we go then. So... long as we're on the move, we'll get to the bottom of things sooner or later.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating.
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Peruse at your leisure.
Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
This looks as good a place as any. Nothing's harder than living in Odyssey.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'm saved, Master, and 'tis all thanks to you.
I'm stuck till the passenger comes along.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun. Some of us are basic.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but prepare for battle!
Hurting yet?
You trying to piss me off?
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll nut you and feed you your entrails.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Good coin in peddling, if you've the know-how. Much obliged, sir.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case. One arrow is all I need.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see? I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Cyclops! Wear its hulking might!
Lightning is its weakness and our strength.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in...
You have naught to fear. I'll protect you.
Do not falter. Take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
It is easily done.
These beings will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Our foe stumbled. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Thank you, Master. I feel much better now. You know, if we adjust our aim a bit, we could break off a tusk. I'm told they're quite valuable.
Keep thinking of such trifles, and you'll be stepped on ere long.
Never fear, for I am here.
This is rather thrilling. Give me a reason. I shall see to it this does not happen again. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
I shall lead the charge! I did it, Arisen! By the hold of the creature!
Aptly said. can't break one off intact.
Keep thinking of such trifles. You'll be stepped on ere long.
Leave it here.
You can count upon my aid. You'll want to hold the high ground when fighting on an incline. Can't have our foes using it against us. Defeated a fearsome foe, and lived to tell the tale. One cannot ask for more than that.
Considering the might of our combined experience, what other outcome could there have been?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry. Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I am grateful to you, Arisen. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Where do you think you're going?
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat. I'll have you back on your feet in no time at all.
If I might have my say, perhaps we might add a thief to our ranks.
We've no need of a thief if we are content to overwhelm our foe. My thanks, Arisen. As ever, your timing is impeccable. I do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
Best be on your guard. A monster might be stalking us as we speak.
Tis no great shock to me.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Seems.
You feared?
You should be.
Here,
Oh, where that came from?
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
Let us see what you're made of! A fine display of skill.
you trying to piss me off? You're really pushing your luck.
Show the blackguard you're not to be trifled with.
Let him try and stop.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. 'Twill be an honor to serve by... I shall do as you say. Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Lee! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot. It was but a flesh wound, yet enough to shame them.
My thanks. Where would I be without tourism? Thank you, Master. I feel much better now.
Our task is complete.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it. We've come to... These roads have grown ever more There's even been tell of banditry near the border.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy and not your stomach.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves... I've nothing to share at present. There is no shortage of beasts. Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause. 'Tis a grievous thing, losing a companion.
You'd best return to the city for now. We'll sort things...
I was sure we were to meet an early end. Fortunate we are that you should find us when you did.
I'm not tired in the least. I'm ready for any adventure you have in store. Our master's flights of fancy may lead us down roads unforeseen, but there's... Speak your will, and I'll see it done. 'Tis our duty to bring the beast... I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Then I shall remain by your side. Well done. Might I be of assistance? Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
N, I'll get the better of our foe yet. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. One of us has been poisoned.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see? Skeletons faster!
Holy attacks are our best bet against this foe.
Know that.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
My thanks. Just what I needed. A passage. Here. Truly. There are secrets around every corner.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
'Twas a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them. I shall come at once, Arisen. We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Paths to victory are myriad. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Surely not! Just when I needed it most. Many thanks.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave.
I'll pop open the chest.